Hi everyone, my name is VIJIT Singh and I'm a legal intern at LEXIS and Company. In this video, I'll be telling you about the rights and duties of a bailee. So a bailee is an individual who gains temporary possession but not ownership of an object or any property. So the first right of a bailee is the right to recover charges. If the bailment is non-gratuitous, bailee has right to recover agreed charges. If charges is not fixed or agreed, then bailee can recover reasonable charges or charge which is charged by other bailee. For example, A gives suit length to B, a tailor, for stitching a shirt and pant. The tailor tells A that charges of stitching will be rupees 500, and that then case tailor B has right to recover from A rupees 500 as stitching charges. Similarly, in a case where Mohan, a person, gives his mobile for repairing to a mechanic B, B does not tell the repairing charges. In this case, mechanic B can recover reasonable charges or charges which he takes from other customers. The second right is the right to return the goods in case of joint bailers. This is given in section 165 of Indian Contract Act. If several joint owners of the goods bail them, the bailee may deliver them back to the according to the direction of one joint owner without the consent of all, in the absence of any agreement to the contrary. Thus, when the goods have been delivered by several for the owners, bailee can return goods, any one of them, if there is no contrary agreement. Third right is the right to compensation. It is given in section 164. The bailer is responsible to the bailee for any loss which the bailee may sustain by reason that the bailer was not entitled to make the bailment or receive the goods, or to give directions respecting them. Thus, bailee can recover the amount of loss which he has suffered due to the defective title of bailer. Next one is right to apply to court. If a person other than the bailer claims goods bailed, he may apply to court to stop the delivery of goods to the bailer and to decide the title of the goods. Thus, where a person other than the bailer claims goods bailed, the bailee may apply the court to either to stop delivery of goods to the bailer or to decide the title of the goods. The fifth right of a bailee is right against wrongdoers. If a third person wrongfully deprives the bailee of the use or possession of the goods bailed, or does them any injury, the bailee is entitled to use such remedies as the owner might have used in like the case if no bailment had been made. And either the bailer or the bailee may bring a suit against the third person for such deprivation or injury. Now, section 181 of the Indian Contract Act also says that whatever is obtained by the way of relief or compensation in any such suit shall, as between the bailer and the bailee, be dealt with according to their respective interests. This right has been discussed in the bailer rights. So the sixth right is right to lieu. Bailee can retain the possession of goods belong to the bailer until the charges due to the bailer are paid. So these were the rights of the bailee. Now we come to the duties of the bailee. The first duty of the bailee is to take proper care of the goods. According to section 151, it is the duty of a bailee to take care of the goods bailed to him. Bailee should take care of the goods as an ordinary man will take care of his goods of the same values, quality and quantity. Thus, if the bailee takes due care of goods, then he will not be liable for any loss, deterioration of such goods. Also, the bailee needs to take the same degree of care of goods, whether the bailment is for reward or gratuitous. However, the bailee is not liable for any loss due to the happening of any act of God or public enemies who he agrees to take special care of the goods. Second duty of the bailee is not to make unauthorized use. As per section 153 of ICA, the bailee shall not make any unauthorized use of the goods bailed. In case he makes any unauthorized use, then bailer can terminate the bailment. Bailer can also claim the damages caused to the goods bailed due to the unauthorized use as per section 154. The third duty of the bailee is that the bailee should keep the goods separate. The bailee needs to keep the goods separately from his own goods. He should not mix the goods under bailment with his own goods. In case bailee mixes the goods with his own goods without the consent of the bailer, then bailer also has an interest in the mixture. And if the goods can be separated or divided, The property in the goods remains with both the parties, but the bailee bears the expenses of separation or any damages arising from the mixture. And if it is not possible to separate the goods, the bailee shall compensate the bailer for the loss of goods. Next duty is not set adverse title. A bailee must not set an adverse title to the goods bailed. Then is return of goods. The duty of bailee is to return goods without demand on the accomplishment of purpose or expiration of the time period of the bailment. In case of his failure to do so, he shall be liable for the loss, destruction, deterioration, damages, or destruction of goods even without negligence. And the last duty of a bailee is to return increase or profits. Bailee shall return the goods along with any profit occurring to the goods to the bailer in absence of any such contract to the contrary.